This is exactly right.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
Summer is for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
Their trained techs help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
Best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely. Goodbye.
Sometimes the hardest part of therapy is just getting started.
For real, which is why having help that's flexible, accessible, and easy to fit into your life matters.
And that's exactly what Talkspace is designed for.
Talkspace therapy and psychiatry is covered by most insurers, and most insured members pay a copay of $0.
Part of the mission of Talkspace is to provide quality care that is accessible and affordable, whether or not you're insured.
Talkspace has really made it just a kind of no-brainer to try therapy. If you're nervous about talking to someone, if you're nervous about the money, if you're nervous about leaving the house, you don't have to deal with any of that. They have covered it. And for me, like, that is best way to get into therapy. Take all the what ifs out.
You know you got to do it.
You know you do.
As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $80 off of your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80.
That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80. Goodbye. Karen.
Yes. Hi. Is this an ad?
No.
Can I talk to you about a food delivery system?
It's called Your Mouth, and it delivers food.
It's called Your Hand.
It's called Your Hand to Your Mouth.
Fork.
And we're advertising that today.
Deliver that shit. Put in your mouth. Hi, welcome to My Favorite Murder.
Hi, welcome to My Favorite Murder. That's Karen.
Hi, that's Karen. And that's Georgia.
And you're, yeah. Yes. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Thanks for tuning in.
It's a late one tonight.
It's a late night.
It's kind of, it's a sultry, hot Los Angeles night. We have to record late because of my work.
We've got some mood lighting that's actually not mood. It's just lighting.
It's just a bit of lighting.
It's just pure lighting.
We've got an Unsolved Mysteries paused on the TV.
Oh shit,
which
I forgot
like.
to turn that off.
It looks like decoration, kind of.
Can you get, okay, so it's paused on like a woman walking through a graveyard. She's very 80s. She's got feathered hair and like a black flowy dress, and she looks very forlorn. What do you
she's
think?
also, her dress is belted and she's got a great waist.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of that.
She looks amazing, and she clearly put on a lot of blue eyeshadow before she went out.
You had to back then.
Yeah.
It was kind of like your way of saying, hey, I'm out here. Cars don't run me over.
Yeah. Like,
I'm single.
I'm super sad, but I'm also like living my life.
Yeah.
You know,
just because I'm at the cemetery doesn't mean I'm not going to bring it 100.
Right. I'm not
a saying they didn't have in the 80s.
They didn't. I'm not a mess. I always wonder, like, what would happen if you went back in time, went to the 80s, and then like use the sayings from today? Would people think you're cool or insane?
Or from Germany?
Right.
Those are the only three choices.
How are you?
I would like to go back to the 80s. And just tell myself, just relax a little bit.
Oh my God.
You don't have to talk so much.
Yeah.
That's
I would like to say, stop fucking caring. Stop caring.
You can't do that though when you're a teen.
No.
There's too many chemicals in your brain.
But I was in elementary school, and I wish I'd stopped caring.
Oh.
I went to a new psychiatrist this week, and she did this thing where she like asked me questions for like a half an hour, which I love, but they were all questions where I had to be like, yeah, I guess I do feel like I had to admit a lot of shit. And like I had it, she's like, and when you were a kid, how did you feel? And I'm like, well, I guess I hated myself. Like I had to be like,
yeah, you had to lay it all on the line.
To this woman I just met.
Yeah.
It was like this nice older woman, like old, nice lady who ignored me completely when I was like, Mom, my sex drive's kind of down. She was just like moving on to the next part. Like, she's like, I'm not talking about that.
Wow.
Well, she was Armenian too. Like, so I think she was just this like kind of proper, nice Armenian woman.
What if she was like, here's the thing, we're going to cure that sex drive and it's going to be out of you entirely.
You're going to be balls deep and fucking, oh no, I was thinking the opposite where she was just like, that's all we're going to concentrate on is you
she's like, we're saving that for its own day.
Yeah.
Separate sex day.
Yeah.
God, I'd love to hear about that when it happens.
Sex day?
Yeah.
I mean, right now is sex day.
Is it? Oh, you got the cure?
I don't know what that meant.
I don't either. I'm just trying to improv your sex talk. Here's the first thing I need to tell you, Stephen, and everybody in America.
Okay.
Of course there are Italian Jews.
I know.
Of course there are Italian Jews.
We knew that. We were kidding.
I mean, I think I was just kind of wondering aloud, but man, did the Italian Jews come out in droves to let me know that they exist.
Me too. And I have to quote, I don't have her name, but someone wrote, of course there are Italian Jews. I'm one of them. Think of us as the pizza bagels of religion. And I was just like, whoa, that was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or is that racist?
Well, if she is the one saying it and it's her thing, doesn't she get to describe herself however she wants?
And also it's like, well, you're talking about a bagel, which is a Jewish thing. You're talking about pizza, which is an Italian thing, traditionally. And so it's not like it's how,
yes, it totally makes sense.
Anyways, go on.
It is a logical joke.
Let me backtrack.
And it's a good joke.
Steven.
So yeah, I mean, we might need to cut Corrections Corner out entirely. It keeps going this direction.
The Corrections Corner is that we're cutting out Corrections Corner.
Here's the correction we need to make. We need to stop talking about it. No, but this was a real good email that Stephen just gave me. Subject line is, my dad was John Orr's partner. So this was, I think, from 2 episodes ago. John Orr was the arson investigator in Glendale, California. It was Glendale, right? Yeah. Okay. So here's this email. Howdy, hey, howdy, hey. That's the greeting. So I'm driving to work and I have been listening to your podcast from the beginning. I hadn't listened in a few days and I started off with the mini episode and you started mentioning John Orr. My mouth dropped open and suddenly I was in a car searching for the podcast where you talk about the arsonist John Orr and I couldn't believe it. You were talking about a man who I grew up with. Who was my dad's partner at the fire station. My dad worked for the Glendale Police Department and the two were paired up so that they would have a police officer and a fireman to investigate possible fires that had been started by arsonists. They were partners for 6 to 10 years and we knew John and his family. The entire time he had been setting fires right under my dad's nose. My dad does recall that there were times when my dad was the one who was on call for the weekend in case of any fires were suspicious. They were on call most of the time and would race to the scene of the fire. And most of the time, John would show up saying things like, I thought you might need my help. My dad would get so annoyed, but we now know why he was there. My dad and a few of the men with some of the 10 people you spoke of were board members of the CCAI, California Conference of Arson Investigators, who attended all of the arson seminars in Fresno, in Monterey. And as a matter of fact, they were once John's peers. As I was listening to your podcast, I just wanted to scream and say, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I so badly wish I could have called in. That would be.
We had a call-in show?
Yeah.
We could do one episode where I have a call-in.
I mean, that's so hilarious. Just someone screaming. I know that is. There was so much to this entire story. My dad stopped being his partner before he was caught and arrested. My dad did have to testify against him and was investigated because John Orr was his partner.
Shit.
You spoke of him possibly being a psychopath, and I recall my dad telling me different stories about how in different situations, how indifferent he would act toward different things. So I think there's something to that, a definite lack of empathy. I've never seen the Forensic Files on his story. And I remember when the movie was released, of course, no one in my family saw it. The book you spoke of was really disheartening because the man who wrote it mentions my dad several times, because John spoke of my dad. John and the author were not kind. The author of the book never once spoke to my dad, and most of the book is John's opinion. He is a psycho and deserves to be locked up in jail for the rest of his life. I think he is. Crazy, because I never thought that there would be anything that would speak of, that you would speak of that would have anything to do with me at all. And so you bring up the one story that I could say anything about. I went to work and told everyone the story. Still, my jaws dropped open. You left me speechless. Rock on with your bad selves and don't play with matches. That's all. Hugs from the sexy murderino T.
Oh my God, I love it.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
I mean,
what are the fucking chances?
Well, also, I mean, as we now know, pretty much everyone we talk to, everybody is basically one step away from a murderer experience like that.
In my story tonight, there's a murderino involvement.
Really?
Yeah. Which is like so exciting.
That's very cool.
I wanted to tell you, speaking of one step away and hand to mouth consumption. Mm-hmm. So you did the Zanku chicken murders a while back.
Yeah.
And, a couple nights ago or a while back, Vince got Zanku chicken, and we of course got extra and saved the fucking amazing garlic sauce that they give you with it. That's like fucking known all over the city. I made a martini with it. And
with the garlic sauce?
Yeah. Clearly it was after one martini. And then
How was it?
Huh? It was good. I mean, it was gross. It was good. It was gross. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to picture it. Was it like floating inside the martini?
No. I stirred it up really well. So it was like a garlic infused martini.
Oh, okay.
With a fucking garlic stuffed olive with it.
Well, that sounds good.
It was like a dirty martini, but with Zanku chicken garlic sauce.
Kind of strong tasting, I would imagine.
It was good. I like garlic.
Because that sauce is, I mean,
Dude.
You taste it for days after you eat it.
You belch that for fucking days.
Good for you, though.
Just want to let you know.
I love it.
Anything else? You have any corrections corners, merch corner, show corner? I don't know. Show corner, Stephen?
Let Stephen do. Hold on, before Stephen does the merch corner, the show corner announcement, which is an exciting announcement. Mm-hmm. I just want to bring up the hilarious person who mentioned on Twitter yesterday or today, hey, don't you think Stephen kind of sounds like Tina Belcher? And I could not stop laughing. And then a barrage of people were sending gifs of Tina Belcher going like, yeah, baby.
Oh
and
my God.
it was so hilarious.
Let me hear it.
Tell me that it's done.
Okay, well, Stephen, I want to hear do your normal voice because I want to picture it. But tell us about the show.
But also talk about butts.
No, yeah, butts all the time. No accents or anything.
Yeah, I hear it. I fucking hear it. I totally fucking hear it.
Sure.
And I can hear it in my head too. So it's freaking me out. Where you guys are going to Boulder, Colorado?
Yeah.
August 26th.
So we're doing the show in Denver for the
High Plains Comedy Festival.
And then the next night we're like, fuck it, let's go to fucking Boulder.
We're going to Mork and Mindy's town. Is
that where you're from?
Yeah, that's where the opening shot of Mork and Mindy after the opening credits was that shot of the mountain that's right behind the city center. And I was always fascinated by that when I was a kid. It looked like the coolest little city right under a mountain, basically.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Boulder's cool. It's kind of like Austin. Reminds me a little bit. Yeah, it's really cool.
And when do we know if there's a pre-sale or any kind of info?
It'll go on sale the day the episode comes out. So today.
Thursday.
Oh, cool.
Yay.
There'll be a link online.
Yay, go to the website, myfavoritemurder.com/live.
Yeah.
Okay. There
Beautiful.
you go. And we're supposed to tease, and I feel like it is really fucking fun. We're planning a big old tour for like September through December or January.
I think September through February.
Fuck.
It's a big, long one. And we're coming to lots of cities, lots of people who have said, why won't you come to my city? Or I know you hate my city.
We didn't want to tell you at the time. We're like, we're coming.
Yeah, because we didn't know for sure, but we've gone over it. It's a lot. So hopefully some people will be excited that maybe have felt snubbed in the past.
Yeah. Sorry, Des Moines. We're still not, you're not on the list yet, but you will be someday. No,
when will you learn to not point out one city that's now, it's like the mayor of Des Moines.
Never.
Is it Des Moines or Des Moines?
Steven? Des Moines.
I
bet it's Des Moines.
Tina put his hand straight up into the air.
I'm singing the song, the one song that I know that brings up the... Des Moines. I think it's Des Moines.
Des Moines singular?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so too.
Okay. Go to myfavoritemurdershirts.com if you want merch or, do those things. Man, this is a short fucking intro.
We're getting right into it. It's a late night. Let's just do it.
It is a late night. All right.
This is a skipper's dream show. Come on.
You don't even have to skip. Steven, who's first?
It's you.
Oh.
Am I right?
Yeah, you've been on it.
Woo!
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not good enough?
You're not good enough. This is the episode where we tell you that. But we're going to do it subtly through me naming who goes first. I know it's tough to hear.
I mean, I've always known. It's like you're not telling elementary school Georgia anything new.
Oh, no. Let her come out. I want to speak to 11-year-old Georgia right now.
Okay.
Tell her to tell that psychiatrist that you want to talk about sex ASAP.
Is that creepy to talk about? I feel like I'm my own mom when your mom talks about sex and you're like, what? My mom, Janet, what? I'm young.
My mom, being the nurse, she'd always be like, girls, it's natural. And we'd just be like, ew, you sound like a drag queen.
She sounds like a douche commercial.
It was totally like, a woman's body is, the chemicals in a woman's body are very special.
Women have needs and wants too.
Get me out of this
What about
carpool.
when you call it the female orgasm? There's something about the female orgasm.
The female orgasm has a little pink bow on the side.
Oh, it's adorable and quiet, and it's just easy and
It smells like baby powder.
moving on. And then you got to move on from the
we just
sex,
move on.
from the real orgasm.
That's right. The man orgasm.
And we don't even call it the man orgasm.
That's right.
It's just the
It's
orgasm.
the orgasm.
But the female.
Rise up.
Let's talk about a woman who got killed now.
Oh,
Okay.
Boo.
All right. Okay. So the other night, I couldn't sleep. And as always, I click on any fucking article that is about some kind of case or murder or horrible thing that's going to make me not be able to sleep.
Yep.
Which I already can't do.
Right.
So I found one called the 18 Creepy Murder Cases You've Never Heard of That'll Fuck You Up on BuzzFeed. And
Oh, I read that.
did you?
I read one that was murder cases that you've never heard before because I always love to read them and be like, I've heard of this.
I was
I've heard of
just going to say, oh yeah, try me. I always do this. Heard of it. Or like when it's like the craziest, like 911 call murders. And it's like, I fucking knew that one. And it's not that crazy. And then
You don't know what crazy is.
Then you have the assholes in the comments that are always like, he forgot this murder. And it's like, they didn't forget it. They didn't fucking put it in because it's not that,
Yes.
So
it's almost like no matter what is whoever's coming toward that article is going to be an asshole about
Like we
it.
are.
Yes, exactly. And us leading the pack.
But shout out because at least half of them I didn't know. So this is from 18 Creepy Murder Cases You've Never Heard of That'll Fuck You Up.
Okay. I almost did one off
Shut
of
up.
this list. I swear to God. And at the last minute, I just didn't do
You're
it.
like, this one's boring. But go ahead.
I live for the week we do the same murder. God damn
I
it.
know. What happens? The world explodes.
It's just, it'll be a ton of laughing and then we'll we'll do something totally different.
And we'll never do
We
the
should-
podcast again.
What if here it is. Steven, at some point in your job that you are now currently being paid for, you write up 2 murders and you keep them in a file in your big backpack. And then if there's a day ever comes where we do the same murder, you pull out the 2 mystery murders and then we have to read those.
No, because go ahead.
No, just from like 0, like you're just like, here you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are good to go.
No, but I love the idea of us doing the same murder. We'd crack the fuck up. We'd freak the fuck out. Like, how did we both know this?
I guess you're right. We'd just do it simultaneously as opposed to one after the other.
Yeah.
It would just be like,
And then just have
paragraph by paragraph.
I think it'd be so fun. I think people who don't like our speech patterns would hate us, but I think it'd be really fun.
I do too.
I'm like looking forward to it.
Okay, Stephen, cancel that assignment. And instead,
I'm good.
Could you just prepare others?
Yeah. You know what,
for
Steven?
me?
You know what I want you to do? I want you to fucking get like one of those. I want you to get like party supplies, like loud making party supplies glitter thing. And the day that we have the same murder, I want you to fucking shoot glitter at us and blow one of those
Yes.
you know, and like put a party hat on all of us.
You know what that means, Steven? That means since you never know when it could happen, you always have to have a pocket full of glitter
That's what I'm saying.
and a blower in your other pocket.
Party hats for all of us. Or
wow.
what if he's reaching in his bag right now? Oh my God, what if he had it?
I wish you guys could see Steven's backpack.
Oh my God.
It is the biggest backpack I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's a JanSport. I think it's standard sized, but there's something about what Steven
Yeah.
carries in it or whatever he's doing that it honestly looks like, it looks like a 4-year-old
Elvis
baby.
and Mimi could fit in there. And it's one of those ones that you see on like the late night news, like, is your kid's backpack screwing up its back? Tune in at 11 to find out.
I love that they would call the kid it.
And screwing up.
That's the news I want to watch. Screwing up its back. Maybe you should get rid of it. What a pain in the ass that thing is.
Jesus, gonna have back problems now. Just like you fucking asshole. Why are you reproducing?
Why did you reproduce?
Wow, that's
Your
a long
weak
segment.
spine child.
Can we cut that segment a little bit short?
Fine.
No, I mean the news.
No, I know.
Okay. Not you.
I was continuing the improv, but I went too real with my character, and then I always blur the line like that.
I meant like, okay. Not you. Never you.
We should never you, always us.
Always the news.
Always the news characters.
It's always their problem.
If we took one improv class, imagine
How annoying we would be.
Imagine how we would heighten and expand.
Yes. And
And-
we'd lose so many listeners. Okay, let's play Zip Zap Zap and then we'll start.
Oh, no.
You know, like maybe 1/3 of the fucking listeners understood that.
Yes.
And
I don't know. I think
Zap Zap?
improv and comedy are taking over the world. I think it's required now.
Yeah.
That if you're 24, you've graduated from college, you don't have a job,
You're
you have
bored.
to take a class at
you
UCB.
learn well in group settings.
Yeah.
You kind of feel lost and you're like, well, I need
a circle of dudes to stand in.
yeah. And one token woman
Yeah.
to objectify.
Who's really funny.
It was really funny, but she's not super hot and doesn't wear skirts.
You might have to wait to see her for a while.
yeah. So she's like a bro. So I just keep doing improv scenes where I have to touch her butt. What is happening?
What character are you now? Is it the same news anchor?
Yes.
That guy's fucked up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
You know your favorite summer clothes by what actually makes it into your suitcase.
Find the outfits you'll wear all season long at Quince.
Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight, effortless to style, and they start at just $32.
Their denim is soft and comfortable, and their organic cotton sweaters are perfect for layering when evenings get cold.
Quince's beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry adds a subtle finishing touch.
So I just went to Italy, and you bet I brought my 100% European linen scoop neck midi dress along with me in the color of floral waterfall, and I wore that thing all over Italy. It was like the perfect day to night. It just looked so pretty. And I felt like I looked sophisticated while still being comfortable.
Make your summer wardrobe feel easier.
Head to quince.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Go to QUINCE.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Now let's get into murder.
Now let's please.
All right, so 18 creepy murders, blah, blah, blah. Thanks, BuzzFeed, because you helped me a lot. Karen, Ardmore, Pennsylvania. Okay, this is a really fucked up case that I'd really never heard of.
Okay.
And I was shocked because it's fucking crazy. So it's okay. Early 70s, a woman named Susan Reinert. She's a pretty kind of mousy looking 30-something-year-old English teacher at Upper Merion Area High School in the mainline suburbs. Oh, by the way, this is called the Mainline Murders. God
Okay.
damn it.
That's
I'm
okay.
supposed to open with that. It's about 20 minutes from Philadelphia. Susan is married with 2 children, and she's having an affair.
Yes. Sorry.
With the chair of the English
With
department.
a chair?
No.
Like Clint Eastwood in that speech she gave? Sorry.
Remember how I was screaming at the chair in my psychologist recently? She's having an affair with that chair.
Oh my
It
God,
got
she's
really-
doing role play with
Yeah.
a chair, and then it got out of hand, and she's like, "I'm gonna fuck this chair."
Yeah, got serious. She left her husband for the chair.
Stephen, we have to pull all of this out.
Don't worry, she's not dead yet, so
Okay,
it's okay. All right, so imagine at a high school, just picture the chair of the English department.
Okay, tweed vest,
Tweed vest in the 70s, heavy beard.
the very large beard, and maybe some like aviator shaped glasses
Yes.
that are indoor outdoor. What do you call those? Transition lens
Yes,
glasses.
and Susan herself, there's like not a lot of photos of her, but she's like cute and mousy, and you can tell she's kind of probably soft spoken. And she has the eyeglasses that are just take up half of her face.
Yes.
They're like saucers on her face,
Right.
Which like looks cute, and it's like cool.
And it's very 70s. Is like
Yeah.
maybe just when contact lenses started, when the contact lenses were as big as glasses frame,
Yes.
glasses lenses anyway.
You just had to cram them in your
yeah,
eyeball,
you were just shoving huge things.
and they're made of glass.
Back when
Is that true? Can you tell me?
maybe it was when if it fell out at a party, people could help you find it.
Yeah.
That's how big they were.
I was always proud of myself how good I was at finding my mom's contacts when they.
Such a weird. That
So weird.
era just is gone. Okay.
So she's boning the chair of the English department.
So you're saying, Mousy, and whatever you're judging on that picture, sounds to me like she's a real go-getter.
yeah.
I mean, she's not afraid
Yeah.
sidling up to the English department chair
And
being
cheating
like,
on her husband.
may I speak to you in my private quarters?
Yeah. But I think, here's the thing.
Oh.
I think he's a Ted Bundy type.
This English
dude.
department chair.
Yeah.
Ugh,
His
okay.
name, okay.
So
let's-
then he might have been, sorry, but
Yes.
he might have been going toward her then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's having an affair. She has 2 children. His name is Bill Bradford.
The guy.
Nope. His name is Bill Bradfield. His
Okay.
name is Bill Bradfield. I'm going to call him Bill. Okay.
Okay.
So Susan is the woman. Bill's the fucking creep, English department head. And he's super charismatic and charming. He's described by some of the other teachers as a pseudo-intellectual who was, quote, full of himself.
Oh.
So he's like a Ted Bundy charming. He's like 10 years older than her. She's swept off her feet by him. And she's just like, probably like, she's never had a female orgasm until she met him. I bet you.
For a second, I thought that was in the BuzzFeed article. I was just like, huh?
Wait,
what? Also, if he's a pseudo-intellectual, I bet you he carried a pipe around with him.
Pipe, tweed, elbow pads,
Some
the
kind
whole
of
thing, transition lenses.
a heavy cologne.
I bet he put like oil in his beard.
Yeah.
You know, like cultivated his beard.
Really trimmed it up every morning and
He probably had like really expensive whiskey.
right. And he had a book of erotic Chinese lithographs that he would invite people over to look at.
Like, how are we so good at this? At
I
like
just-
describing someone.
I feel like we've lived past lives in the 70s and we're really pissed off about what we were subjected to.
Dude.
Okay.
And I agree. Enough already with this, us having to deal with these people.
Enough.
Enough. All right. By March 79, Susan has left her husband, and she tells her friends that Bill, pseudo-intellectual is going to marry her. They're engaged.
So she's truly in love.
She's madly in love with him, obsessed. So much so, Karen, that she gives him $25,000 when he tells her that he has a crazy great investment opportunity, 12% gains. It's only going to be 6 months and I need it in cash.
Damn, Susan.
Okay. She gives him $25,000 to invest. She has 2 children. And
back then, what was that?
Oh my God.
Almost $100,000.
Yeah. And her kids, Karen is 11. Mm-hmm. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
You're 11. You're not 11. It's not you. Karen's 11. Michael's 10. So she has like 2 young children. She's giving this dude money. And are you ready for this? She makes him the beneficiary of her life insurance policy.
This is not going to go well.
Worth. How much do you think a life insurance policy for this woman would be?
$250,000?
Over $700,000.
Oh, no.
Yeah. She cuts her children out of the life insurance policy and she changes her will to make him, Bill, the sole heir? Nope.
No.
Heir to her estate.
So, okay. So she's getting a number run on her hardcore.
It sounds like she's pretty naive. You know, it's like a small suburb in Pennsylvania. She's an English teacher. She's not.
All the things that I wanted to be real for her are probably not true. She's got her, as my dad likes to say, she got her bell rung by this guy.
Oh my God, you're right.
Like the guy it's that thing where, and it's a really good trick that scumbags use, where it's that thing of like, they pick out people that they know don't get certain kinds of attention. And then they slather you with that kind of attention so that you're kind of like, oh, he's picking me of all people in the world.
I've never felt this way before.
Yeah.
Ugh. And I mean, fine, get your bell rung and shit, but like at the cost of your children.
Don't adjust the will.
No.
Don't adjust the will for your sweet English chair side piece.
And she wrote in it like, who's the beneficiary? What's his relation? Like, my intended husband. Like, she fucking really thought this guy was going to marry her.
Yeah.
So she didn't know that Bill, of course, was living with another woman for years, also a teacher at the same school. So he's just fucking getting his harem, which they did call it that.
She didn't know that at all.
I think he was like, we're roommates. There's no sexual relation. You know, like I think something like that happened.
Okay.
It's really hard. This took me a long time because, of course, like all of these crazy, really interesting murders, there's some fucking pieces that you just keep finding.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of information on them.
Okay.
He also had at least two other girlfriends, one of which was an 18-year-old former student of his. So, yeah. Yes. So the $25,000 he had said was for investing had gone into a safe deposit box put in there by one of his girlfriends. And the term was ending soon. So she was expecting her money soon.
Okay.
What's going to happen?
Bad things.
Yes. The night of June 22nd, 1979. So we're in 1979. Susan and the kids, and Karen and Michael, they're planning on meeting Bill. It's like a night of a crazy hailstorm. A neighbor saw them leaving their house just after 9 p.m. And the neighbor happens to be the aunt of a murderino.
What?
I went into My Favorite Murder email account, put in the name of this thing, and out comes like 5 emails. And one of them, the chick was like, you've got to look this fucking email up. Her name is Gina A. She says that her mom, so Gina wasn't born yet, but her mom was the next door neighbor of this family. Ooh. And she and her sister used to babysit Karen and Michael. Oh. And that Gina's great grandmother swore that she heard screaming the night they left, which was never confirmed. But the aunt and the great grandma were the last people to see them leaving the house.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So at that point, Susan and her kids vanish. But then 3 days later, thank you, Gina A, for writing in, by the way.
Yeah.
3 days later, June 25th, 1979, it's like almost exactly a year ago. No.
Yep.
Well, not a year ago. I meant, okay.
I know what you meant.
Stephen, help us. I meant 30 years ago. Is that right? No. Yes, 30 years ago. Yes. No.
30, no. It's 2017.
8. It'll be 30 in 2 years.
That's exactly the kind of math I can't do.
Me too. And every other kind of math.
And geometry?
and everything. Oh man, I even told my psychiatrist about that yesterday, that I just can't do math.
Did you have a math shutdown in high school?
I had math shut down my whole life.
I had to get sent to a hypnotist because my math got so crazy bad.
Hypnotist isn't going to help you.
Well, my mother had some ideas about the female orgasm and about hypnosis.
Did it help?
She was a very
Spiritual.
She was like,
New agey.
a touch new agey, but from a registered nurse background. You know what I mean?
Right.
So she was like, I've seen results. These are the things I've seen results in.
Good for her. I fucking meant to talk to you about this documentary I watched about a cult over the weekend, but I forgot.
Okay.
Next time.
Okay.
Anywho, hypnotists. Okay, the kids disappear. 3 days later, a year ago, June 25th, 1979.
Yep.
A man calls the police about a, quote, sick woman in the trunk of a car in the parking lot of the Host Inn in Swarta Township, Pennsylvania. It's about 90 miles from Susan's home. And in the trunk of her own car, which was I wrote this down for you, an orange Plymouth Horizon hatchback. Mm-hmm. Did you write in, which is like such an 80s,
Did
70s
you write
car.
in one of those? A Plymouth Horizon hatchback. I feel like I can see what that is. Yeah. Yeah.
So she's in the back in the hatchback, and her body is found there.
Oof.
She was nude. Susan was nude. She had been severely beaten. She had 2 black eyes. She was bound with a chain so tightly that the chains left bruises on her back. And she was killed with an injection of morphine. And it had been 24 to 36 hours after the beating in which she had been killed. Mm. And there was no sign of her children. Yeah. So obviously Bill, the fucking teacher or English guy, was the main suspect once the investigators found out about the affair, which he had been denying to everyone and saying wasn't true. And they found out about the money, but he had an alibi for that weekend that she went missing. He was at the beach in Cape May, New Jersey, with a bunch of other teachers, and they all vouched for his whereabouts.
Yeah, but even if he wasn't nearby in that exact same time, why would she leave you as the beneficiary on her will if you weren't having an affair, or if there's no connection to you?
But they were at that point were like, yeah, he was. I don't think he ever denied it to the police that they were lying.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Just around town.
Yeah.
Got it.
Just like to the other teachers and
Got
stuff.
it.
But he was out of town. And after a couple of years, there was still not enough evidence to charge him with Susan's death and the missing children. Okay. But there was enough evidence for prosecutors to charge Bill with theft by deception because of the $25,000 she had given him in what turned out to be a bogus investment.
Oh.
So they were like, we know he fucking had something to do with her disappear or murder. We can't charge him for that. Let's just bring him in for this for now. So 72 hours before his trial was supposed to begin, from his jail cell, Bill files a claim to collect Susan's life insurance money that was left to him.
Sorry, what's this?
There are so many twists and turns in this fucking thing. It's insane.
He sends a stamped envelope out in a bird's mouth out the jail cell window.
I did read conflicting things that he was actually not in jail yet, but he was, or he wasn't. But like, what kind of fucking idiot right before this would be like, but you know what you should add on to those charges?
Yeah. If I just get that money real quick,
I'll be able to plea. And so the jury finds him guilty, obviously. And in 1981, he's sentenced to up to 2 years in jail for the $25,000. And then during this time, police are also investigating someone else. So let's go to another fucking weird thing happening.
Okay.
Principal of the high school where Susan and Bill were teaching. The principal is Dr. J. Smith. I'm going to call him Principal Smith from now on so we know who he is.
Okay.
He's a 50-year-old dude, and he was known as the quote, creepy school principal. So this dude's a fucking creep. Principal Smith. Absolute creep. Teachers jokingly called him the Prince of Darkness.
Oh, wow.
That's a joke.
Yeah, that
what
is
a funny joke.
That's funny.
Hey, what's your nickname?
Oh, me? Oh, it's a devil joke. The Prince of Darkness.
Because I'm so lighthearted.
Because I love to be around children and I am of the devil. I have goat eyes and a cape.
It's a thing of like when you go to a doctor's office and you fill out your thing and it's like, what name do you like to be? What, like, do you have a nickname that you want to be called? Yeah. Prince of Darkness.
Marty.
Or Prince of Darkness.
I didn't even think. Not your dad.
I go by Marty. Okay, but okay. So this is my favorite fucking thing in the entire world. Ready for the best quote you've ever heard?
Yes.
So crime writer Joseph Wamba wrote a book about the whole case called Echoes in the Darkness, which is like
Same guy that wrote the John Orr book.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
This guy, he was a cop and he was like, goodbye, I'm going to go make a ton of money instead.
Yeah.
So he, in the book, says that, quote, some thought that Jay Smith, the principal, looked like an obscene phone call. Can you even? Have you ever heard a better description of someone?
That's fucking genius.
I know.
And amazing.
He looked like an obscene phone call.
So he's like, what? He's like, I picture like shoulders up around the ears, kind of like wringing his hands, like greasy
Bifocals.
hair. Big thick glasses. Oh man.
He looked like an obscene phone call.
That's amazing.
I want to go ahead and that was
That's
beautiful.
Congratulations, Joseph Wamba. Or John? Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's known to be eccentric and a weird man, often sitting in his office during school hours, wearing only his underwear, which you could get away with in the fucking 70s.
It's not allowed. You
Come
can't
on in.
do that.
Mary Lou, can you take these papers?
Principal Smith, you're not allowed to be here anymore.
I'm just hot. I'm hot.
It's winter.
It's hot in here.
It's the dead of winter, Principal Smith, and it's midnight.
Well, I'm the Prince of Darkness, so I'm just constantly sweating. And it's midnight. Why did you call me in?
Why did you call me in from home?
Yeah. Because I'm the Prince of Darkness. Okay, there's rumors around town that Principal Smith had devil worship sex parties and had burned bodies in the school incinerator and buried chopped up body parts. So I guess they were building a school pool at this time. And so people are like, he's fucking burying bodies under where they're building the pool. So they'll be hidden forever.
I just have to say that both of those rumors that you just named sound like they came out straight out of the third grade classroom.
Yeah.
It's just like,
but what if
he's
they're
cutting
true?
up bodies?
Yeah. He has occult sex parties. And everyone's like, that's not a thing. I mean, people fucking swap and bone, but like, there's no occult, like nobody wants to have an occult sex party.
No,
that
but he
like
is sitting, what's worse and harder to face is he literally is sitting in his underwear during school hours.
Like
in his
that
office.
part's true. So who cares if the other isn't?
You don't need to make up satanic parties when the principal's sitting in his underwear in his office.
Like enough.
Come on.
Like your parents are going to be like, but that's okay about any of it. Okay. So, but Principal Smith's own kid, Stephanie Hunsberger, and her husband, Edward, disappeared in early 1978, like a year before Susan went missing. They were reportedly heroin addicts. They fucking disappeared out of nowhere, and they were assumed they had left on their own because they were drug addicts, but till this day, they've never been seen again.
Wow.
So people assumed.
They're in the pool too?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So a year before Susan's body is found, Principal Smith is caught trying to break into cars in a mall parking lot. The principal.
What the fuck?
Is trying to break into cars in a mall parking lot. And on him are 4 loaded guns, as well as silencer made from an oil filter, a tranquilizing drug, and, quote, a hood with 2 slits for the eyes.
No.
Yep. What are those called?
Balaclava. That's not a balaclava though.
Thank you. I can never get that.
Thank you for your input.
I can never get that fucking word.
It's, you know why it's weird, but I always think of Balenciaga, the designer. But a hood with 2 eye slits is more Zodiac-y.
Yeah.
Because a balaclava like sticks to your face as like a ski mask.
And you have an opening for the mouth too, right?
Yes.
You're right.
And also it's just more devil worship-y.
Yeah, but how do you breathe through that?
I guess just slowly, and you stay calm with your tranquilizer in your pocket and your 4 fucking guns.
If you're a sociopath, you're not panicking.
Right, that's right.
All right, so when his house is searched, police find Swinger publications.
Ooh.
bestiality porn and chains and locks.
Oh, that's just a safety thing. He has a ton of bikes. He loves bicycling.
You know what? You're probably right. Let's go back and exonerate.
Bicycling in
Did
a
they find
mask.
it? They didn't say how many bikes they found. So
Let's hear the whole story.
like, don't just. Principal Smith's wife. He has a wife. She's like,
I mean,
here, I'm going to do her voice. Well, he had a devil costume and he had a collection of dildos. Like, that's what Mrs. Principal Smith said.
Maureen Smith.
Maureen Smith.
Maureen, you need to face the facts.
Maureen, this isn't normal. Have you ever had a female orgasm?
Well,
This episode's going to be called Female Orgasm.
I've heard of them. I have heard tell.
Those are, what's it called? Those are made up. Those are fictional.
Those are none of my business.
Principal Smith, she calls him Principal Smith, told me that's just, it's a feminist movement where they're trying to get you to have sex.
Principal Smith told me.
Wait, Maureen, do you call your husband Principal Smith?
Wait, it's what he asked on our wedding night.
He was in a devil's costume.
If the devil tells me to do something, all right.
She's suddenly from the South. Okay.
That accent has to get weirder as you talk like Maureen Smith.
Out of her mind.
Yeah.
Okay. They also find a fake Brinks security badge, which they later tied to a $50,000 armed robbery at Sears a year earlier. So he was using his fake fucking costume and his fucking security badge and guns and fucking holding up Sears for $50,000. Like, why does Sears have that much money there?
The popcorn's amazing.
Okay.
But also maybe maybe that's why he needed to cool off in his office with no pants on. He was like committing major heists.
Like the
and then
one
rushing
time it
back
happened.
to school.
Yeah. The one time.
Yes.
I'm so hot. Whew. Mary Lou, can you just fix this on your own?
Sorry, I just ran from the bank.
All right. So he's arrested. And among his defense witnesses at his trial in 1979, 3 months before Susan's body is found, is our friend Bill.
Oh,
Mr. Elbow Patches.
yeah.
He gives Principal Smith an alibi. And even back then, Susan, who's still alive at the time, 3 months left to live to live, she doubted Bill's alibi too. She thought he was making it up.
Ooh.
But Principal Smith either way is found guilty and given 5 years. But, okay. He's free on bail while he's waiting sentencing. His date in court, which he was late to, was June 25th, 1979, which, may I fucking remind you, is the date that Susan's body was found. And he was late that morning to court.
Because he was calling and saying a sick lady is in a car.
Well,
Oh,
I don't know. But
sorry.
listen,
Go ahead.
Susan was found early that morning at like 5 a.m. in the trunk of the car.
Oh.
But her kids disappeared. Right. And the court date he was late to was about 15 minutes from the hotel where the parking lot where her body was found. And the police at that moment during his arraignment are removing Susan's body from the car.
Okay, so Patches is on like in Connecticut or something, right? He said he had an alibi being like far away.
Yeah.
So he got this guy to do it?
All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
Yes.
This will be discussed.
This will be discussed.
we're going to talk about this.
This is going to happen.
I don't know why I have to keep on guessing. I'm so sorry.
I love it. It's the best. It's fun. It makes me like happy. So guess what else is in the back of the hatchback? I'll tell you. Under Susan's body, there's a sex toy, and B, also a plastic comb with the name of Principal Smith's Army Reserve Unit.
No.
Which I'm guessing, fucking gross old men like that, like grandpas, put their fucking gross greasy combs in the front of their fucking shirt pocket, like buttoned down with short sleeve shirt pockets that they took off when they were in their offices.
Yeah.
Like, he bent down into the trunk and it probably fell out of that top shirt pocket and then he put her, you know what I mean?
Totally.
Dude.
Yes. But it was a comb that he had his own name, Principal Smith, put on.
No, I think it was the Army Reserve Unit that he was in.
Oh, just that.
Yeah.
It didn't say Principal Smith's Army Reserve Unit. Okay, sorry.
It was his.
I took you totally literally on that.
They probably got it at like a fucking Legionnaires Hall party. Or
Got
what the fuck. They passed them out.
Got it. It was just the one he belonged to.
Yeah, like
his
they bought
name
him in
was not on
bulk
it.
and they gave him to everyone who.
What if his first name was Principal?
That would be great.
Mr.
Principal.
It's Principal Paul Smith.
Mr. Principal Paul Smith. Then later, a cute little green pin that was a souvenir from a class trip to the Philadelphia Museum of Art that Karen, 11-year-old Karen, wore the day she disappeared, was found under the front passenger seat of Principal Smith's car.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So almost 4 years after Susan Reinert's death, Bill Bradford, Patches, is arrested and charged with the 3 murders, even though the kids have never been found. Charged with 3 murders. And on April 6, 1983, thanks to the help of another English teacher who was a good friend of Bill, who was like a really fucking sweet, wonderful guy and got conned by Bill as well, he felt betrayed and freaked out and told the FBI. And he was a key witness in the trial.
What did he tell him?
It's Mr. Volatis. He told them that for months before Susan's death, Bill was freaking out because he was telling everyone he thought Principal Smith was going to kill her, but it was really odd and weird. And he like got a gun to defend her, but never told her about his feelings. Super weird and convoluted and makes you go,
Is he setting up an alibi, or is he like, he's pre-throwing people off?
Right. But why even bring it up in the first place?
Right.
Because he thinks he's smarter than everyone.
Yes.
So he's getting all these other people involved in it and sympathetic.
And he's a sociopath, so he knows he can like charm and manipulate people to kind of believe whatever.
Right. And then so when she dies, they're all going to be like, well, yeah, Bill knew about this. Bill knew Principal Smith was going to kill her.
This is what he feared all along.
So this is what happened and Bill was right. So instead of being like, Bill is fucking creeping us all out. He has a gun. All right. So Mr. Volatis was cool. In 1986, while in prison for his other conviction of the armed robbery, Principal Smith is convicted of conspiring with Bill to kill the Reinert family. So he's convicted as well.
Whoa.
Both men tried to pin the murders on the other, claiming they were set up by the other one. Principal Smith is convicted of 3 counts of murder and given the death penalty.
Wow.
Cut to 6 years later. This isn't ending yet.
Okay.
There's more fucking twists.
I never wanted to end.
I know, right? In 1992, good old 92, an antique dealer, like this is so what the fuck. Yeah. I can't even believe this. An antique dealer who, is just like, he's like American Pickers dudes, like quote antique dealer sounds really nice.
You know what? I'll give you 800 for that propeller.
Yeah. It's worth 10,000. Well, who's going to buy it for that? Yeah.
You're a dumb farmer. You don't know that.
I also hate the guy I'm working with. Have you watched that show? It's they hate each other.
Did they fight?
No, but you can like feel it. They hate each other. Okay. A quote antique dealer is hired to clean out the attic belonging to the state detective, like the main state detective that was involved in this case, in the Reinert murders.
Mm-hmm. The attic?
The attic. Did I say addict? God, why do I always do that? Why do I always do that?
Sorry.
No, I'm glad you corrected me.
I just want to make sure that's what...
It's a running... He didn't hire him to clean out his addict.
Some heroin addict.
We already have addicts in this story.
That's right. But they've disappeared, right? Insanely enough. But
and they're not in the attic.
But this is the fact that you're even introducing an antique dealer that is about to clean out an attic.
Dude,
is my favorite. Please go.
Dude. Yes. In the attic, there's a box containing a duplicate of the comb found under Susan, investigative notes contradicting prosecution testimony, and adhesive, quote, lifters, which I think is like tape containing grains of sand and quartz from the bottom of Susan's feet that they never turned over to the defense.
Why?
So I don't understand the duplicate comb, but maybe I don't understand that part.
They went and got another one. Maybe.
To prove that it wasn't.
To find it, I don't know.
Yeah. But whatever reason, they had it. And then contradictory notes, fine. But the lifters, okay, Bill said he was at the beach that fucking weekend.
Yes.
And they found sand and quartz. They could have tested the fucking sand at that Jersey Shore beach. Why did she have that on her feet?
Yeah.
My feeling is, did she leave that night to confront him? He was there with his living girlfriend. He fucking freaks out and kills them.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't expect it, like basically his little separate lives overlap.
And she's like, you got to tell them now or I'm going to fucking leave you, or I'm going to tell them myself.
Or just, I'm going to change that will and all the other paperwork because I made a mistake.
Yeah.
And you're a scum.
Yeah. And he freaks out.
Whoa.
But the other people at the beach, I have no doubt they would have, if they had known, they would have said something. Because it was that guy who testified against him. His live-in girlfriend didn't seem like the kind of, she ended up testifying against him as well. Like, they weren't scumbags who were in on it. All right. So Principal Smith's defense attorney says that this could have placed the murder in the New Jersey shore, right? Which would have helped Principal Smith get off. So after serving 6 years on death row, Principal Smith is released.
Oh.
In 92. Even though we don't know he didn't have anything to do with it. She was chained up and he was into chains. His fucking comb was in the car, or what if Bill put it in there on purpose?
Right.
Maybe
He could have
that's the
placed it in
duplicate.
there. Yeah.
Maybe they had more of them.
Right. Maybe there's a can of those combs.
Because he was saying that Principal Smith's going to kill her. Hey, look what happens. And maybe the fucking pin was put in Principal Smith's car.
Yes.
Fuck, dude. I'm contradicting my whole.
Well, no, but I mean, if he was telling people that many months beforehand, he was probably collecting things to set him up. He could have been collecting things to set him up before, and that's very realistic.
Right. So he's released in 92 because the evidence prosecutors may have exonerated him. And through the appeals court, the appeals court agreed that there was unethical conduct, but they also said that, quote, nothing untrustworthy about there was nothing untrustworthy about Smith's conviction for murder. So they were like, we fucking think he did it, but he got an unfair trial. And so we have to let him go.
Yeah.
So for some, whatever reasons, whatever evidence, they thought they were working together. All right. Along with the box found, the 911 tape of the call about Susan's body was mistakenly destroyed. Her body was, here's the fucking second time this has happened in a very short time, accidentally cremated. Wait, yeah. And the autopsy audio tape was lost until after the trial.
Well, that's 3 things. That's too many things.
Yeah.
One thing maybe where you're like, oh, that's bad.
Cremate a woman.
Well, you don't accidentally do it.
You don't, do you?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I don't think so.
Like, there's basic paperwork. You don't just toss a fucking body in the crematorium.
No, but you toss 20 grand toward a person that's running that crematorium and then say, look the other way while I do what I need to get done.
20 grand is a lot of money.
Or something.
Yeah.
How else? But also just the combination of, because also then the autopsy where the coroner is talking and going, now there's a mild abrasions on this and that. Like,
so there's no way to it's like they can't dig her up and give her an autopsy again.
They can't check anything like bite marks or anything that would actually indicate.
Or like DNA. The Reinhardt case becomes the biggest investigation in the history of Pennsylvania State Police. In 1987, a miniseries based on the Echoes in the Darkness book comes out, which I could only find 10 minutes of online. Karen, you would fucking lose your mind if you saw this.
Who is in it?
All right. I wrote every single person down for you. I knew you would ask that. Oh my God. It's episode 75. We finally got in sync.
Yes. It only took us 74.
All right. Susan is played by Stockard Channing.
Oh, yes.
I knew you'd love that. Bill, old Patches Bill, is played by Peter Coyote.
Yes, Peter Coyote.
I don't know him.
Yes, you do. He's the narrator for the Oscars.
Oh.
Coming up next. He's like, and he's like a very, I think he's from theater mostly, but you've seen things. He's super low key.
He looks like Ray Romano. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like Ray Romano's arty brother.
Because I watched the 10 minutes, which were so good. And like, there are so many other convoluted points to this whole story that like I couldn't even get to that weren't really part of it. But I think they're in the miniseries. I'm so bummed I can't find it. Someone listening has it on cassette. Their mom recorded it when it came out.
Yeah.
With the commercials. We need you to fucking upload it.
Do you imagine with the commercials?
Oh.
What year?
This came out in 87. The commercials would make me barf. I would be so happy.
It would be New Coke.
Yeah.
It would be
LA
Looks hair gel.
Yes. It would be whatever market that the mom recorded it in. The fucking panic news coming up next after this miniseries.
Yes.
Your children's backs are fucked.
That's right.
Give up your children.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Oh, and then Principal Smith is played by Robert Loggia.
Robert Loggia.
Loggia.
Yes.
Who's he?
You know him. I won't be able to think of anything offhand. He is the guy. He's short. He has had white hair for most of his career, and he kind of talks like this. He's got a big nose. He has an Italian feel to him.
Because he's not in the 10 minutes. He's not in that one at all.
He's the cop.
No, he's the fucking principal.
He's Principal Smith.
Yeah.
That's so good. Oh my God. Yeah. We have to get our hands on this.
Yes.
You know where we can go?
Where?
We can go to the fucking Museum of Television.
Ooh. Where's that?
It's in Beverly Hills. You go there, you fill out a card, you say, this is what I want to watch. They take it in. They have a library of like almost everything that's ever been on TV.
How did I not know this?
Yeah. It's right in Beverly Hills.
What about the like one of the last cool movie rental places? It's next to the New Art in Santa Monica Boulevard.
Cinemania or something?
Something like Josh Fadem worked there for a long time because he loved it.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Cinephile.
No,
Cinephile is the Cinefamily.
I don't remember. Yeah, we'll go there. Field trip.
Yeah,
Class.
They won't have it though.
Steven, you're driving.
TV-ish.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah.
It's too
right.
like obscure.
You're right.
Ooh, you're going to find this.
Dude.
Yeah.
All right. Bill dies in prison in 1998.
Principal Smith?
No, Bill fucking Patches.
Patches, sorry.
Bill Patches dies in 98.
Okay.
Principal Smith dies a free man. Both maintain their innocence their entire lives. They didn't even give us the fucking like deathbed confession. All right. But you're ready for I've saved the creepiest for the last part.
Uh-oh.
Because it's the creepiest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Okay.
And there's a photograph of it online.
Uh-oh.
All right. So, Bill Patches, the fucking creepy lover, dies. His cell's being cleaned out and a photograph is found hidden in his belongings. The photograph depicts a stone marker, looks like a small Gothic kind of angel stone kind of marker, resembles a hooded figure, worn away kind of. The stone is surrounded by fallen leaves with woods in the background, so it's in the middle of some random woods. And that photo alone, they found, the cops were like, it was processed before in like 86 before he went to prison. And some people think it's a photograph of the location of Lil Carol and Michael's graves. But investigators sent it out and they've been unable to locate the marker as of yet.
So it's like hidden in a forest somewhere?
And he had a fucking photograph of it the entire time he was in prison.
So he fucking did it.
He did it and he knows where the fucking bodies are.
And that's his, what's the thing? We forgot this once before and people were yelling at us. That's his souvenir, his serial killer.
Trinket? Souvenir.
Yeah, I think it's souvenir, whatever.
Or
the
like,
thing that they keep.
Then
keepsake.
I was thinking like, how creepy would it have been if like they'd killed them together and Principal Smith had buried the body and he gave it to Bill in like a warning. Like, if you fucking tell anyone what happened, like everyone will know about the dead kids. Here's the photograph of where they are buried because of you. Or maybe Bill didn't want them to die.
Maybe, but don't you think like the way those kinds of killers do it, they keep the keepsakes
Memento.
are about, memento. It's about, they love that thing. It's a positive thing. Yeah. If it was
Definitely.
a threat, it wouldn't be as good.
Right.
Like he had to sneak it into prison.
It was probably in one of his books, in his bookshelf or something like that.
Ooh.
Do you think that two people did it? I think that only one of these creepy men did it.
I think it sounds like they knew they were in on something together.
Yeah.
Say it was some weird sex ring that they were involved in.
There was a lot of money to be split up between them.
Who had the money?
Well, Bill was going to get over $700,000 in life insurance money.
Okay, right.
So, all right. So say they were in a sex ring.
Something where they both had information on each other. Then it's like Patches is like, I'll give you $50,000 I have to set this thing. This is like, it's almost like Strangers on a Train.
Yeah.
If you take care of these bodies, I can be out of town. There will be no connection.
Right.
One of those kind of, but it's a bad plan because it's like, yeah, but all work at the same school.
I think that I think that Principal Smith almost seems too obvious because he's a fucking, his children disappear too. his heroin addict daughter and he's robbing banks and shit. It's almost like, why would you also do these other things? Or is it because you think you can get away with that shit, which you almost did?
Right. I mean, the robbing the bank thing is insanity because usually if you're a bank robber, you're not going to then have a double life as a high school principal. It's like, that's so fascinating.
And the fact that he owns all kinds of weird sex stuff. Yeah.
I mean, that is fucking insane.
Yeah. So that's the mainline murders, AKA the Reinhardt murders.
And it was, that was Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye. Every piece of furniture you own has a story.
Sometimes it's an heirloom, and sometimes it came with the house because it was too heavy to move.
If you're ready to start a new chapter with your home decor, there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time.
We've talked about Article for a long time. There are pieces in that catalog that are so affordable that are room changers. And if you go through there and there's like a little something you don't even realize you need it until you see how they have stuff set up or what style combinations that they're doing, where they do the boho chic, there's mid-century, it's a little bit modern, it's something new. Like, there's so many choices in there, and it's not going to break the bank.
As someone who's interested in tons of different styles and time periods, Article covers them all in one place. I love that.
I know I've mentioned already how much I love my entryway table, but I swear to God, because the path that it's on, I pass it 4 times a day, and I love it more every time.
Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. Goodbye. Summer's for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
If you need an oil change, make the smart stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change before you hit the highway.
Their trained techs can help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
That means they're checking important things before you're halfway to your aunt's house with no cell service.
And these aren't just any techs. Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
The best part, you can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
So before your next long summer ride, pull into Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye.
How have we never heard of that?
I've never heard. I feel like when you said the thing about the little girl's museum pin being under the thing, that kind of made me
Jarred
go
a little something.
Ding, but I would have remembered all that other crazy stuff.
Yeah. I've never heard of so many weird fucking things in one simple murder about insurance money.
Right.
Never heard so many crazy things going on.
Well, also, so she leaves her house with her kids and gets into the car.
Sounds like it was in a hurry in the hailstorm, but I only saw that in like one thing.
Okay. Because also,
But it was late at night.
If there's a hailstorm, that means he went to the beach during during the winter.
He went to New Jersey, which I think the beach, I like looked it up on a map, was like 4 hours away.
But I mean,
yeah, I know.
Why did he pick that?
Yeah.
If it's wintertime, why don't you go skiing?
Totally.
What are you doing?
Did he plan the trip? I want to know, did they go there often? Did they ever do that before?
Yeah.
Clearly there's this thing of your spouse or your loved one gets killed and you happen to be out of town on a vacation. It's like, you can't have a convenient alibi and expect that to be your only, the only thing they look into. Solid. Yeah.
Well, and also because the alibi is about killing your secret lover while you're on vacation with your other secret lover. And then there's other secret lovers, like all that. There's so much going on. Without talking about Principal Smith and his underwear. If we don't even get into that, there's so much going on.
We'll have a whole episode. The story we do together is Principal Smith is in his underwear.
But I'm telling you, that final moment of the picture, them finding the picture, so they never found it before. Okay.
Just put in mainline murders and you'll see it.
How can somebody on Reddit haven't found out exactly where that is yet?
No shit.
I mean, you would just think that people in Pennsylvania would just be combing the fucking forest.
Or on the way from Pennsylvania to New Jersey.
Where the beach place?
Yeah. Like somewhere along that route.
Oh, fuck.
So someone go find it and like then we'll fucking, you guys, if murderinos solve this, I don't even mean us, but if like some murderinos solve this and find the bodies,
it'll be...
Go out there. Go forth and dig.
And...
I mean, this was in 1986, though, so it's probably not there anymore.
But if it's a stone marker, and also so creepy, a cloaked figure. Oh, yeah. Also, if you find the stone marker, if you find any Stalker Channing made-for-TV movie about murder, whether it's this one or any other, I'm interested in watching it.
Email myfavoritemurder@gmail.com. Put in the title Stalker Channing and the subject line Stalker Channing or Found the Dead Children.
Yes.
It's just so sad that she made these decisions out of her naivety, and yet she's a victim, obviously, but like these kids had no choice in any of it.
If she was getting the full sociopath, psychopath, hypnosis deal where it's like, and like Ricky Tikki Tavi when that snake goes up and you can't stop staring at the eyes. It's that thing where she walked away from a whole life to be with this man who was a complete criminal and creepo and was turning it over entirely. I mean, that's what I would like to know about and see up close. Cause there's a story there and she probably was a smart woman.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
one thing that's like one little detail I didn't say that really made me sad was that when he went to court for the $25,000, like from stealing it from her, Susan's ex-husband like went to fight against him. So even after they divorced, he was like, fuck this guy.
Yes.
She cheated on me, but this guy is a fucking creep and a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like not even trying to get the money himself. He's just like,
she's a con man that like hurt the woman I love.
He was still fighting for her, and it just made me so sad.
That the whole thing is incredibly sad. Also, you have to remember in the 70s, like women, it's not, the parenting situation was so different in that way where it was like having people had affairs or, made these kind of, it was the me generation too, where it was like, I'm gonna, I started out as a housewife in the 60s and that was all fine.
I gotta have a chance too.
Yeah. Why can't I have a life? And I'm sure he played on that. And I'm sure she was trying to balance all of that.
I hope I don't sound like I'm victim blaming. It's just,
no.
I just don't want to forget these two sweet. And if you Google it, you'll see their photos and they're just like these sweet baby angels who just like, who knows where they went? They fucking disappeared and they never even got a, funeral from the grandparents and their dad. It's so sad.
It's horrible.
Yeah. So yeah, mainline murders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well done.
Thank you.
That was crazy.
Thank you. I know, right?
Mine's a little more, mine's one that you've seen. Now that I'm working again, I'm doing those ones where I'm like, what do I know really well? Because I've seen it on every true crime show.
Everyone loves those. It's so fun to like recognize one and be like, yes, tell me about it. So
this is one everyone knows, which is the murder of Spider Sabich.
I'm sorry, what?
The murder of Spider Sabich. He is a famous downhill skier.
Dude, I don't know this.
Are you serious?
Wait.
So this...
I don't ski.
This is... taken, there's a power Privilege and Justice, hosted by Dominic Dunn, one of the greatest true crime series ever, because Dominic Dunn, the author,
So good.
sits there staring into camera doing interstitial narration, and he looks like the most livid individual of all time.
It's almost like he's blaming you. He's
Yes.
telling you what you did wrong.
Yes. He's angry at the justice system. He's angry at injustice in general.
Yeah.
And he's just disgusted. But at the same time, he loves like Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Like he's a bit of a status guy, or
Yeah.
he's a bit of cause he was a famous author.
Right.
So he has a little bit of like, I was at that party. And I saw, like,
Yeah.
he has a firsthand thing in a lot of these stories, but it's not, frivolous. He's very serious. And he's the one whose daughter was murdered by her ex-boyfriend.
Right.
Did we do that?
Yeah.
Dominique Dunn?
Yes.
We did her murder.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically he was played by, I think,
Oh, it was so good.
Nathan Lane played
Yes.
him in the Ryan Murphy OJ show.
Yes.
So brilliantly, because he was there for the whole OJ thing.
Dude.
Yeah, and I think he's mostly a Vanity Fair writer.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
That
Like,
sounds
he's a
right.
very famous, like, true crime writer.
Yeah.
And writer.
Badass motherfucker.
So I was able to watch Power, Privilege, and Justice on YouTube, although everyone had the same incredibly deep voice. So I think that's the way they got away with, like, the last one I tried to watch where the screen was diagonal and it was,
Oh, no.
it was slightly
Yeah.
altered so that you could watch it. This one, it was like they basically slightly altered everyone's voice. So it sounded like everyone was in the witness protection program, but they weren't in the dark.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Got it.
if you can,
So far, I don't remember this one. So let's fucking have at
Okay.
it. And I'm excited that.
okay,
either
good.
way.
All right. So roughly around the same time, a year ago, Sunday, March 21st, 1976, Vladimir Peter Spider Sabich, a 31-year-old champion alpine ski racer, returned home from a training session to Starwood, a gated community in the ritzy resort town of Aspen, Colorado. Oh, I also got some of this information from a website called Shit.
That's a great
I
website
didn't write
name.
it down. It was
.com.
shit.com.
Don't go to that. Please don't fucking go to that.
We can't be responsible. No, it was called Snow Blitzed or Snow Brained or so. I'll figure it out and tell you guys, but it's basically like a skier's website.
Okay.
Okay. So, he comes back, to his home in a gated community called Starwood in Aspen. So it's like Aspen, Colorado, as most people know, is an incredibly rich, white ski resort, kind of like 1%er town.
Yeah.
And this guy was kind of the star of that town. So
Wow.
he, within this rich, ritzy place, lived in a gated community.
Jeez. Because he's like, I'm scared of all you not as rich people.
Yes.
I need a gate.
I'm scared of you people that only make $600,000 a year. So yeah, that's like the people who they work in Beverly Hills, but they live in Bel Air. It's
Right.
Like, oh, it must be
Right.
nice. Okay. So he was stopping home at his home in Starwood to change, cause he had been skiing and he'd gone to a party. He was going to go home and take a shower because later on he planned to meet his skiing coach for dinner. The chief of police, who is in this episode of Power, Privilege, and Justice, is talking about how he was in his police cruiser. He hears a call come out over the radio that there's been a shooting, at Starwood. So he knows that, he immediately races over.
Yeah, because he's like, these people pay more money to the police department. No,
I better
Georgia.
get there quick.
God damn it.
Well, but it is kind of that way. It's
the kind of town where if something happens, nothing happens bad there probably.
exactly. So if anything, someone shoots a gun straight up into the air, they're like, we gotta process this immediately. And it is a little bit of like Shadows of John Bonet.
Yeah.
In that way where the police don't have, it's like, of course, they obviously do technically have this jurisdiction, but rich people kind of do what they want.
Yeah.
They lawyer up, they fly places on their private jets, and the police just have to kind of do their
They're
best.
public servants
Yeah.
to these people who make $800,000 a year.
Their
Million.
paycheck is paid with the taxes that those people pay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when they arrive there, they find that they're arriving at the home of Spider Sabich, who lives there with his live-in girlfriend of 4 years, singer-actress Claudine Langer.
I have never heard of these people.
Are you serious?
Never heard of this one.
I've definitely seen this Forensic Files several times, and I've seen this Power, Privilege, and Justice at least once.
Fucking missed this one.
It's a bit of a classic.
I'm excited.
So they find Claudine slumped in the hallway crying.
Oh, no.
And then they walk back to the bathroom off the master bedroom, and they find Spider, who's been shot in the abdomen and bleeding out on the bathroom floor. Shot once. Already lost a ton of blood. And finally, the ambulance arrives. Claudine begs the police to let her ride along in the ambulance with him, and they let her. Which I think these days, this is the late 70s. These days it'd be like, no, you're the only person on the scene.
Unless it's a kid, probably.
Right. But even then, if you're the only person on the scene, it's like, you got to answer some questions.
Sure,
you
sure,
don't just get to do whatever you want.
Yes.
So they find the gun, which is an antique Luger, in the bathroom. But before they get a chance to thoroughly examine the house, they get a call from the hospital reporting that Spider Sabich has died, on the way to the hospital. So, the district attorney goes to the hospital, finds Claudine, and he starts to question her about what happened at the house that night.
Can I just say it's a really interesting thing, and it's almost smart when people who kill someone don't die till they're in the hospital, because then they have to trample the scene. They have to put their hands all over this person's dying body to try to resuscitate them. They get them out of there immediately so they don't see how they fall. They don't see details that they would see if the person was already dead when they went into the scene.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
They're still alive.
Yeah. It's like almost, yeah.
It's almost horribly better.
It's, yeah.
As opposed to freeze this, tape it,
Yeah.
everybody stay away.
The body's
get
dead. We
out.
have time to not touch anything. Okay.
Right.
Go on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So the district attorney finds Claudine and he questions her, and she is anxious to explain that, Spider was going out of town. And so he was actually showing her how to use the gun so that she would be safe while he was gone.
Oh, sure.
And while he was showing her how to use the gun, it went off accidentally.
It could happen.
It could happen. It was an old antique gun.
I have to say that, yeah, I want to know how a gun works if I was going to be alone.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, the police are immediately suspicious, because these people live in a gated community in Aspen, Colorado. So
Fair. I bet they have dogs.
yeah,
Yes.
there's dogs,
Expensive dogs.
there's gates.
It's like a whole community.
Everyone in the whole city makes a shit ton of money, or is like a ski bum.
Yeah.
Who makes slightly less amount of money. So they're like, not sure.
Yeah.
Then the autopsy comes back and shows that Spider Sabich was bending over and had his back turned to the doorway when he was shot.
How do they know that they're so smart?
It was the bullet went in a downward fashion, because it was one shot in the abdomen, but it got his, it's a part of his heart, I believe. I don't have it written down, but it basically like went down through his heart.
So he's bending over forward, his butt toward her.
Right. I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the police have no choice but to say that's premeditated and something incredibly suspicious is going on. So Claudine is arrested. She's charged with homicide and criminal negligence. And she immediately hires prominent Aspen attorney Ron Austin, who gets her released on bond. Which the cops said they knew she was going to get released.
Yeah.
That's just part of it. But they were like, cause he was saying, you can't arrest her. This is her boyfriend. She's really upset. And they're like, no, we're arresting her, even if you're going to take her out of here.
Yeah.
So it turns out she was married to the singer Andy Williams, who you may know. He was famous in the 60s. He's the one that sang Moon River. He was like a crooner.
Oh, yeah.
In the 50s and 60s. And he was up there with like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin and all those guys. He was just a little more, he wasn't a Rat Pack guy. He was a little more white bread. He was like a little more, all American.
Okay.
And he had a TV show that for the Andy Williams Christmas special for years was the #1 rated television show of all time.
Holy shit.
Until one of the Super Bowls knocked it out of its place.
Can we watch those in succession? After we watch the Lifetime Stockard Channing movie?
Yes. Then we
please?
go into the Andy Williams Christmas
Yes.
specials. We can because his wife, Claudine Langer, is on them with him.
Wait, okay. Holy shit.
Yes, that's her first husband. So,
Wow. Oh, we're watching the shit out of those.
so when she's released from the police department on bond, they call up the Aspen airport and have them reopen because it's late at night so that Andy Williams can fly in to Aspen to go and meet her and get her or go meet up with her.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about where it's like now we're in rich people territory where like people are kind of doing what
Get
they
a
want.
fucking airport open. Give that a try right now.
Yeah.
Anyone.
See what you can do.
Yeah.
Call over to the Burbank airport right now and see if you can find your keys. Okay.
See if you can get the fucking phone answer.
See if you get Southwest on the
Listen,
line.
do as much as you can and then let us know.
So,
See if you can get Southwest. Yeah.
so the police go back to the house and they get a warrant and they start to search the house and they immediately, some of the cops had seen it when they were originally on the scene. Her diary is sitting on top of the dresser. And it's a big, like, ledger-sized diary. Wow. And so the cops are taking pictures of the whole scene and processing the scene. One of the cops takes the diary off the top of the dresser and is looking through it of like, is this what I think it is? Sees that it is, realizes it's her writing her most private thoughts.
Why does anyone have a diary?
For real.
Stop it, you stupid idiot. Go to a therapist.
If you're going to have a diary, why would it ever be out anywhere?
No, and have it be a ledger. You think you're that fucking important?
Right.
Like
Claudine.
Stop it.
This is Claudine we're talking about.
I don't think she did it because she sounds really naive.
Okay. While they're processing and taking photographs of the crime scene and of the bedroom, the photographer takes a picture of the dresser with no diary on top of it because the cop had picked it up and was looking through it. Then the cop put it back. And then more pictures were taken.
With the diary. Okay. Love it.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Why did I put my paper down?
Because you're telling me the best story.
I had to use my hands to show you what a book looks like.
That was a ledger. I could tell by the way your hands were.
Right. Oh, it was nice. It was big. And you could see that string that goes down the middle.
Sure.
So that'll come back later.
Okay.
And also there was a couple other things. Okay. So about Claudine. So we'll learn about her a little bit. Claudine Langer was born in Paris. She moved to Las Vegas when she was 18.
Oh, honey.
She wanted to be a star.
Oh, Jesus.
She's a singer. She's gorgeous. She looks like she has a bit of an Amanda Peet look to her.
Ooh. So like strong feature.
Yes. But like a
Sexy.
flared nostril, very sexy, but also, very soft-spoken and had kind of like a soft-spoken singing voice. And there was somebody that worked with her at the Folies Bergère at the Tropicana in Vegas, which was like the big burlesque show in Las Vegas at the time.
And this is before Las Vegas was like cheap and gross. It was like classy as fuck.
This was the late 50s, early 60s.
Jesus.
So
Yeah.
it was like the best part of Las Vegas. Or, I mean, like, yeah.
Whatever.
The classiest time. This was when people wore like tuxedos to casinos and stuff. And she became a star very quickly because she was like the French girl who kind of right? Everyone else is like twisting it around.
God, someone make a fucking what's it called? A remix of what Karen just did.
You don't have to. Don't worry about it. Okay, so one night Claudine is driving home from her job at the burlesque show. Her car breaks down. And then a good Samaritan pulls over to help her out. It's Andy Williams.
Oh.
So she's the lucky lady.
So hot.
So they're married on Christmas Day of 1961. And she's 31 at the time and she's 18.
He's 31, she's 18?
Yeah.
Damn.
This was Vegas in the early 60s.
Yeah.
The next year, Andy Williams released Moon River, which is like legendary.
Yeah. All the money.
And he was one of the most famous singers at the time. They got a mansion in Malibu. And then in 1963, Andy Williams got his own TV show. And Claudine had a baby the same year and another baby the next year, but she still wanted to be a performer. So she would appear on the Andy Williams show with him as his wife.
Not wait to watch these.
Yeah.
I bet she had so many female orgasms. It was ridiculous.
Well, because she's French and she was raised to be in charge of her own orgasm.
Yes.
And to eat a lot of vegetables.
Sure.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep bringing that up. It's so gross. Go on.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
It's not gross. That's the whole point of our podcast.
You're right. Proud. I'm proud.
Andy Williams Christmas show. Oh, I told you that already. He's basically, this guy is like everybody's favorite thing to have on TV because it's easy to have on TV. Like Andy Williams had like a Dean Martin quality, but not racy, not drunky. He was more like the guy from church.
It wasn't like soiree. What's the word?
Swarthy?
Suave. Yeah.
Those were all words.
Yeah, but he's not that.
No, he's white bread. Dominic Dunn at this part of the power, privilege, and justice goes, I used to see them at parties in Beverly Hills and thought they were beautiful. So they were kind of like a early 60s Hollywood power couple.
Yeah, I love it.
They have a third child in 1969. And then later that year, they shock all of Hollywood by announcing that they're getting divorced. Because on the Andy Williams show, it was all very family and, it was like the Osmonds.
It's that third child, man.
Right?
I am that one.
You always
I am
wreck
the
it.
third child. We fucking ruin shit.
So soon after her divorce in 1969, she takes her 3 kids and moves to Aspen. That's where Spider Sabich was living at the time.
Spider Savage in the 60s. It's such a crazy name.
So he's the local hero. He's the golden boy. So a little bit about Spider Sabich. The reason he has that nickname is because he was born premature. And when his father saw him, he said he was just all arms and legs. He looked like a little spider.
Aww.
So from a baby, they called him Spider, which is the cutest.
Yeah.
He grew up skiing at Edelweiss ski area in Kybers, California. Near modern day Sierra at Tahoe Ski Resort. So it's basically the, that part of Northern California, but the east in the mountains where that's kind of what everybody does up there. It's like snowboarding, and skiing all the time. And he kind of kicked off like in the 70s, skiing all of a sudden got really popular, in this way where like everyone, like, when I was in grammar school, like high school boys would wear ski jackets with their lift tickets still on the zipper. Yeah. It was like that where it was heading into the early 80s where being rich got really popular too. Like Izod shirts.
Yeah.
This was the pre-Izod shirt way of having status was like if you skied.
Yeah.
Because
there's like resorts. That's it. You don't go for the day.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to have money to ski.
Yeah.
So Spider Sabich was like the king of skiing and really like made it popular. He was, in 1968, he made the Winter Olympic team, placed 5th in the slalom event.
Wow.
He was blue-eyed, blonde-haired, good-looking, very skilled with the ladies, and he was the most famous skier in America.
Dude.
In 1971, that's when he moved to, I forgot to say, he torched, this is from that skiing website. The quote was, he torched the ski racing competition in high school and was taken on scholarship, to the Colorado University at Boulder to ski with Billy Kidd. Damn. So he basically was, like a little skiing savant.
What's up, Boulder?
Come on.
See you soon.
So yeah, that's right. Heads up, Boulder. We're going to come ski with you. Never.
Never, ever. No.
So in 71, after his big successes and he's starting to make money and how he had a ton of sponsors. And also you see these pictures. He was just cool looking. Like he had a real chiseled jaw. He kind of looked like, Dennis Wilson, the drummer for the Beach Boys, like the hot brother, where you're like, what's he doing? They never let him talk.
Yeah.
He looked like that guy with like, he had big sideburns.
They never let him talk.
Why can't just let Dennis talk?
I just want to hear what he has to say.
So he's the drummer. So he always had like, striped turtlenecks on. Like he was just cool. He was cool, dangerous,
he was like,
kind of seeming.
He was like a beatnik kind of
Exactly.
before that was like, yeah.
Yeah. Like sunburned cheeks, rugged, outdoorsy,
Yeah.
but then also sexy.
Super fucking hot.
Okay, so 71, he moves to Aspen because it's the place to be for pro skiers. And obviously he's the star, so he's going to be in the middle of all that. But he's 27. He's the richest pro skier on the circuit.
Wow.
And there was a movie that Robert Redford starred in called Downhill Racer that is allegedly based on Spider Sabich's life.
Redford.
So like
totally.
Robert Redford played him in the 70s. That's how hot this guy was.
Exactly.
Okay. So, that's when he moved, he's 27 when he moves into Starwood. His neighbors are John Denver, who was the hugest music star at the time, and the man who owned Sears, Edgar Stern, I believe his name was. So
Sears plays into both of our fucking murders.
Sears, baby.
Yeah.
That Sears was, the 70s was all about Sears.
Roebuck and Company.
There's nothing like looking through the Sears catalog at Christmas time, trying to figure out what you wanted to get for Christmas.
Do you know that there's a book, there's like 3 books of, it's just Sears catalogs from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I'm buying this for you. You know, Wacko?
Yes.
They have this place in fucking Hollywood, or like in Silver Lake, has these insane books that they just made the whole catalog.
That's
Of
crazy.
Sears shit for sale.
And I would get so like into greedy. What am I going to get? I want this. I want that.
Yeah.
That I would take it into the curtains area, because right after the toys was like the curtains, and I'd be like, I want these curtains. Like
With
my
this
greed
couch,
wouldn't end.
It's not greed. It's
It just kept going. I wanted
a dream
everything
for your future.
It was just dreams of having nice things.
And now you can do it. But you have dogs, so you can't.
That's right. They'll rip those goddamn curtains down.
Fucking would.
Okay, so
Yeah, go.
he moves to Aspen. He joins the USA's professional ski racing tour in 1970. And he's the best one on it. He's a babe magnet, as they would say. And he starts doing celebrity ski racing events that are designed to drum up support and fans for the US Pro Tour that he was on. Because he did like the World Cup. He was constantly competing as a professional skier.
Yeah.
So at one of those events in 1972 in Bear Valley, he meets Claudine Lange. And they quickly become an item. There's a story in that Dominic Dunn show where it was like she saw him and she asked a friend who was also a skier, who is that? And then he was in her sights. She was like, I'm getting that guy.
Good for her.
So basically it worked. They got together. She moved into his house, took her kids. They all lived in his house, and they became fixtures on the Aspen party circuit. Now, this was 1972 Aspen skiing party circuit. So it's all Coke.
I would pay so much money to go to one of those parties.
I mean, imagine like the gold necklaces and the tans and the frosty lip gloss.
Oy.
And amazing like log cabin mansions.
Dude.
Like those houses of like really high ceilings and white shag carpeting. I would kill.
Aye.
And so much Coke, like Coke to your ankles, just like scoop it up off the ground and
It's
shove
like
it.
snow. They just ski on fucking Coke.
It's snow everywhere. Yeah. And they are truly the it crowd. So there's a lot of people that actually didn't like her because she moved in so quickly and he was so popular and had so many girlfriends and friends and, got around and was this young, beautiful playboy pro athlete. And she basically got in there and locked that shit down and was like, I'm in your house. We're boyfriend, girlfriend. So after she moved in, his wild days abruptly ended, which was a hard adjustment for him. There was fighting. She was very jealous, but she kind of had reason to be. At one point, she had to forbid him from attending the Best Breast Bash in Aspen.
Yes, she should have.
Yeah. They were, it was the 70s.
Jesus.
They would do things. And so this is like this inner circle, super rich, like sports partying that they were doing where it's like, well, I'm going to have a party at my house. Bring your best tits. We'll line them up. And
it's
then
like a wet t-shirt contest. We're like the thought of that now.
Yes.
It was so normal.
Yeah. And this was like a voluntary wet t-shirt contest where no one was being paid or anything.
No.
It wasn't at a bar.
No.
Yeah. Best breast. So he couldn't go. He was mad. She was mad. There's stories of them being at a nightclub, him not paying enough attention to her. So she throws an entire glass of wine at him from across the room.
Jesus.
It's all Coke fueled.
Yeah. Everyone
insanity.
loves it though.
Yes, exactly. This was back when they didn't think Coke was bad for you. By 1975, their relationship was beginning to strain. He was skiing less, partying more. She had to stay home with kids, of course. She was intensely jealous of the women that he got to constantly interact with and the women that were totally drawn to him and that I'm sure he was drawn to as well. By January of 1976, he was telling friends he wanted her out of his life, but she wouldn't leave.
Oh, no.
And they say that a lot of the reason that he didn't just kick her to the curb was because he loved her kids and he really cared about her kids and he didn't want them to suffer in any way.
Yeah.
So he like kept it going longer than probably he wanted to or should have because he just was so worried about that.
Seriously.
So Spider and Claudine spent the morning. By March of 76, he gave her the ultimatum to move out by April 1st. So he waited all that time and then was like, look, you've got to go. And the only reason I said that already. So, they spent the morning of March 21st apart. He was skiing. She was sipping wine at a bar called Little Mel's. That
in the
made
morning?
me laugh. Yes.
Chablis.
She was
$20 and it was Chablis.
a nice breakfast wine. She was like, I fucking hate my life. My hot boyfriend's kicking me out. What am I going to do?
My favorite murder line of breakfast wines. Please.
They go with eggs.
Yeah, you can pour it into cereal.
Whatever it takes to get you to noon. to your lunch beer.
To your nap. To your lunch beer.
Okay, so later that day, she joins him at a party at the home of an ABC sportscaster. I should have written his name down. It was Bill something.
It's always Bill something.
But I also love that it's like there's an afternoon party.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Whatever. But people noted that at this party, they were not their normal selves. They weren't being warmed. They were barely around each other.
Yeah.
And they left separately. A lot of people noted it. So a little bit later that day, she was seen driving around town erratically. And she eventually drove through the gates of Starwood at a very high rate of speed.
Breakfast wine
fueled,
that'll get you.
car rage. So many times it's gotten me.
Chablis.
And then very soon after her speeding through the gates of Starwood, the gunshots were reported.
Come on.
Yeah. So, the ballistics showed that she was standing more than 6 feet away from Spider when the gun went off. And Spider's father was a highway patrolman and he grew up with guns. He knew a lot about gun safety and proper gun handling. And he would have never taught someone to shoot inside the house.
Right.
That's just basic gun safety stuff of if you're teaching someone how to use a gun, you don't let them hold the gun.
And point it at you.
Point it at you, B. And you don't do it in the bathroom, C. But also he can't teach her how to use the gun if she's standing 6 feet away with the gun and he's got his back to her bending over.
Honey.
Okay. So they also found small indentations in the cartridge of the bullet, which meant that the gun had jammed and the trigger had been pulled 3 or 4 times before it discharged.
No.
So at the trial, that was in January of 1977.
God, can you imagine, like, I'm going to kill this person? No, wait, I'm going to try, like, shoot. Didn't work. I'm going to do it again. Like, that many times?
Fucking whine. Stupid gun. Yeah. She just has to stand there, like, keep trying. And also, he's about to take a shower. So, like, is the shower running? He can't hear the clicks. Like, she's so far away. He doesn't even know she's in the room. Yeah. It's so creepy. Yeah. Okay. And so different than the original, like, what she claimed.
Sure.
So at the trial, she said that her diary was not out on the dresser, that she had hidden it away in the drawer. And then the defense showed the photographs, the police photographs, where at one point it's there, or when it starts out not there, then it's there, which essentially the police photographs proved her story that it was never out there in the first place.
Right. Meaning what? They planted it?
Right. But that they found it, that they basically weren't allowed to search. Because if you have something in a drawer, that's not
Really?
Yeah, you can't search for it. That's illegal search and seizure, I guess.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, I guess.
Okay, that
so
makes
it's
sense.
like considered private. I don't know.
Right.
Like it has to be out in open view. I think.
Everyone hide your diaries. Go now.
Deeply and between your mattresses. So, so everything written in that diary, which was all her talking about how the relationship had soured, how he was kicking her out, they had it all on paper from her voice, and none of that was admissible in court.
Fuck.
Then they mishandled the gun. When a cop picked it up with a handkerchief and put it into the glove box of a cop car. That's how they dealt with the murder weapon.
Just like a naked gun into the fucking...
They're just like, Murray, can you take this and make sure it gets processed? And he was like, no problem.
Murray, that fucking tissue that you used to blow your nose on 10 minutes ago, can you use that tissue to pick up that gun?
Yeah. And then pass it over here to this guy that's never had a job before.
Yeah.
Essentially, the person that ended up taking the car, this cop took those bullets out of the gun.
No.
And because he was not a trained ballistics expert, all of that information that there were more indentations on the cartridge was also not admissible in court.
Right.
Because anything could have happened when that person was handling the gun. So now the jury can't know that the relationship was ending or that it was a misfire. It wasn't just one accidental shot. The trigger had been pulled up to and maybe more than 4 times. They did use the autopsy report to suggest that when Sabich was struck, he was bent over, facing away, and at least 6 feet away from her, which was inconsistent with her story. Now, as the trial starts, of course, Aspen's overrun with reporters, and they're everywhere. They're taking up everything. They're trying to get stories from everybody. The locals, of course, are disgusted. They're not having it. They hate them all. They're not talking to them. Hunter S. Thompson lived in Aspen at the time.
Oh my God.
And he was quoted as saying, "It's like fouling your own nest."
Whoa.
Because basically it's like, her shooting him has basically ruined their entire community.
What an elitist.
Drawing those people there. Also a local overheard a reporter saying, "This is the best. We have murder, we have sex, and we have drugs."
Wow.
So they were like, reporters were thrilled about this story.
Thirsty.
The prosecution rested after 2 days arguing that, that Claudine should have known the gun was going to go off. And the strategy was because they weren't going to be able to convict her without the actual evidence that they needed. So they wanted to get her on the lesser charge of criminal negligence. The defense put her on the stand. And from the first day in court for the jury selection, she was dressed in big baggy gray dresses. She was wearing Peter Pan collars and turtlenecks. She was totally did everything she could to make herself look plain, unpretty, and not like the gorgeous starlet that she was.
Yeah.
She spoke so softly when she was on the stand that the jurors had to lean forward in their seats to hear her.
Oh, that's so manipulative. When they have to move their bodies to come hear you, right?
And like that when she does, there's like a thing where she makes, after it's over, she makes this public statement and she's like, "I just want to say that," like she really does talk like a little kitten girl all the time. She maintained it was accidental shooting. She stuck to her story. She said she and Spider were still in love. He was her best friend. She could never kill anyone, especially not him. The jury deliberated for just under 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
And the verdict was guilty of negligent homicide.
Okay.
Which meant that she could be facing up to 2 years in prison. But the judge changed that, conviction to a misdemeanor of criminal negligence and sentenced her to spend 30 days in the Pitkin County Jail and to pay a fine of $250.
$250 for taking someone's entire life.
Yeah. So there were people that were like, that people who, like drunk drivers get worse sentences.
Oh my God.
And they said that the Pitkin County Jail in Aspen was like Mayberry with really good room service.
Yeah, fucking send me there immediately.
They allowed her to repaint her cell pink when she was there. But she,
wow.
The judge said that she had to serve her 30 days in jail, but that she could do it when it was convenient for her.
Oh, it's not jury fucking duty.
So even jury duty, it doesn't work that way.
No.
So it was real.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Real like that. I mean, you could theorize distantly that maybe someone was on the take, that it would end up being that forgiving toward her.
Sure.
The critical reaction to the verdict and toward her and the sentencing was exacerbated when she, after the trial was over, went on vacation to Mexico with her defense attorney, Ron Austin.
No.
Who was married at the time.
No.
Yeah.
Honey.
They later married and they still live in Aspen.
Like now?
Well, at the airing of Power, Privilege, and Justice.
Like you and I and Steven could call the Burbank airport right now and get on a fucking plane and go meet them?
No, the Burbank airport's closed.
Not for us.
No.
Steven, call the Burbank airport.
After the criminal trial, Sabich's parents filed a $3 million wrongful death lawsuit against Langer in May of 1977. That was eventually resolved out of court in September of 1979 with the proviso that Langer never tell or write about the story.
Wow.
And Mick Jagger wrote a song called Claudine for the Emotional Rescue Rolling Stones album.
No way.
It was never released because they found out about it and like basically said, we'll sue you.
Shit. Lost track.
Right? And that is the murder of Spider Sabich.
I have never even fucking heard that name before.
Really? I considered it like kind of a moldy oldie of like, because it's so sensational. It's so celebrity and rich people. Like,
I want to see their photos. I want to see and so they're still alive.
He's not.
Let's say. No. Come on.
You said they.
No, you know. Wait, what? Wait, start over. I missed.
Tell it again.
I missed the middle. Wow. Dude.
I don't know if she's still alive because I actually, as I was pulling up to your house, I was looking up Claudie Langer today and hitting things and like, I can't drive. Well,
you shouldn't be.
I shouldn't. But then also if I have my glasses on, I can't read small print.
Yeah. Let's pretend she is.
That, you know what, that can be everybody else. If you're interested in the Claudine Langer story, go ahead and Google it.
Yeah. And then tell us about it on Twitter.
That's right. If there's anything good. My friend John Levinstein, who I work with, we were actually talking about it in the room today. And he said, I think there was a hoax. There was something about a hoax in that case, but I looked it up in 4 different ways and I couldn't find anything about what he was talking about.
Where are her kids is what I want to know. And can they have a podcast?
Well, Andy Williams, when all that started, he flew in and he would go to court with her. Aww. He like stood by her and really supported her. And I think maybe just as much for the kids as anyone else, but like there was a bit of a like united front presentation in that way.
Which always helps the defense when
also helps those kids. Like it's not, I mean, at least they had someone, I don't know. And just makes me feel slightly better that they could go back to their Malibu mansion and go live there and, you know, and at least have a dad around.
Sure. Normalish life.
Oh, so awful.
Man.
Yeah.
What a boomer.
What's your, positive of the week?
I don't know yet. What's yours?
I went first last week. So hard telling my whole story for so long.
I was trying so hard to think of it. You know what? It's running errands with Vince. Like he's not working right now, which is great. I mean, he's our tour manager, but
yeah, he's working a lot.
He's working a lot. Dude, he doesn't have to go to. He doesn't have to go to a job anywhere, which is kind of new for us. And like, you know, they're all these stupid, like, to go to the post office and I have to go to the fucking, to get my prescription. I have to do this and that. And like, we go together and then we go get lunch while we're doing it. It's just like, it's so nice. I like being alone a lot, but I don't mind it when I'm with him. I'd rather be with him than alone, which is really rare for me. So it's just running errands with him makes me really fucking happy. Like we did it today and it was just
That's nice.
It's just fucking cool. It's much better with him around.
It's good you married him.
I know, right?
It's going to keep him around a little bit.
Yeah.
At least through our tour.
What's yours?
Trying to think. I mean, I love that dinner that we got to go to.
Oh.
Our friends invited us to a weekly dinner that they do, which was very cool. And it was just like one of those things where I was sitting there and it was such good food and it was such fun, like smart, funny people. And it was one of those, the feel of it, I was like, oh, this is how like healthy adults live their life.
Yeah.
Like this is how you're supposed to do it.
It's not like when you have a weekly meeting, it's like you have, it's not like, I'll see you when I see you. It's like you have this obligation to these people, and throughout the week, like however bad your week is, you're still going to see these people on Sunday, and it's going to be nice. And
I kind of like when people, make a community for themselves.
Yeah.
Or make like, if you don't have the family around you that maybe either you used to have or that other people do have.
or don't have.
You still set up
Yeah.
kind of like a community for yourself. It's good. I think it's so healthy for people to do
It's nice
that.
when you turn your friends into family. Mm-hmm. So thanks, Dave Clock, for inviting us.
Thanks, Dave Clock. And also, thanks for that restaurant. I don't know, maybe we shouldn't blow it up, but
Yeah.
because I don't normally like red sauce, and that bread, there was a bowl of red sauce they gave you to dip your bread in. And I was just like, I would like to do this for the rest of my life.
And the bread was just like insane rosemary bread. That was just like fucking the best bread I've ever had.
It was really good.
That was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the first thing I thought it was like, I did a comedy show, but I was like, I hated my set and I hate this and blah.
Yeah.
And so I don't know.
All right. Well, I think that's lovely.
Thanks.
Thank you guys for listening and for being fucking cool as shit. And we're on Twitter and Instagram and all these places and all that stuff. And thank you.
And mostly stay sexy.
And don't get murdered. Elvis, you want a cookie? Wait, you want a cookie? Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
This may surprise you, but clothes that feel good and look good don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Designs that make you feel as good as you look is what Hill House is known for.
Hill House Home invented the viral nap dress.
Hill House makes fun, versatile fashion that elevates your look. I now own 3 nap dresses. I love them. They're so comfy and cute. Pockets for days. You know? Get 15% off your first order of $100 or more at hillhousehome.com with code MFM15.
That's MFM15 for 15% off at hillhousehome.com.
Goodbye.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.